New Pokemon game. Oh my god, it looks so good. Looks so good. They're making the characters look 3D, but they're still keeping their originality behind it. It's all based off Ken Sugimori's drawings. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's like one of the main guys. I think it was him and the other guy basically created the original ones. So they're all based off his drawing and just 3D mapped, and they look great and the game looks great. It looks like what Black and White should have been, but it wasn't. So I'm looking forward to that. But don't know about the whole fairy thing. Like the new Pokemon type, they're introducing fairies. The only thing known about fairies is that their moves are super effective against dragon, which I can understand because dragon Pokemon's really starting to become OP now. Like a lot of them, if you played the meta game of it, played competitively, a lot of people would say, this one's banned, this one's borderline. Like I remember one stage everyone used to have a Garchomp and a friggin' Salamence in their team. 2 dragons, and they were both pretty powerful to know how to use them. Like you'd give one like Life Orb, and he'd just rape through them for like 5 turns before that one eventually died. But then by then it's already gotten through like 5 Pokemon. And Garchomp had really good typing. The only thing it was weak to was Ice, basically. Had 4-bar weakness to Ice, but that speed just used to kill everyone. And so I could understand that, but I don't know if I can get used to it. Like, now I'm probably going to contradict myself by saying that like I don't like change, but I don't. But like I was looking forward to it with the Xbox. Well, with this, introducing Dark and Steel back in Gen 2, good move. The Psychic was getting OP, but Fairy, I don't know. I don't know. It's because it's been like 4 gens since they added a new type. It's going to be a bit weird, and to me, like if you look at it from like an intelligent kind of point of view, it's like, well, how could this type have not already been discovered? Like they've said it's going to be attached to like Marill. Marill's going to be like Water and Fairy. Gardevoir is going to be Psychic and Fairy. Jigglypuff is going to be normal and Fairy, I believe. Or maybe just Fairy. Nah, it'd be normal and Fairy. But like the one that hasn't been announced to be Fairy type is, the one that you'd think it would be, which is Clefairy. I mean, what? But like, so far from all the ones that have been announced so far, there's quite a few fairy types, and like, I'm afraid they might try and overdo it, just trying to get the counter up of the quality and the amount of fairy types that you can actually have in the game. Try and catch up with the rest. Like, you've noticed in recent times with Dragon and even Ghost. Cross the line. Yeah, like with Fairy and Ghost. Not Fairy. Dragon and Ghost. There wasn't that many types, so the past couple of gens they've added quite a bit of it to beef that up a bit. And another thing I've noticed is that they're experimenting with different typing, which is good. It's like I've came out and said before that the Fire Starter Pokemon better not be another Fire and Fighting type, because that it's just been ridiculous so far. Just Fire and Fighting. Very, unoriginal. But like they've taken a good spin on like how you normally play like the Pidgey in this one. Like, can't say his name because I don't know his name. Like I know his evolution, so his second stage. I don't know if he's gonna have a third stage. He might be like a Tailo and a Swallow, but I'm hoping there'd be a third one because the second one's called Talonflame, and it's taken a good twist. It's not like normal and flying like every other one has been, like the Pidgeys or the Hoots or the Swallows or the other two. It's turned into a fire and flying, which is so good. Enjoying that. It's a nice twist. It's a good twist because the only fire and flying types I know is basically Charizard and like Moltres. So I'm looking forward to getting that one. And it's like a another one's like a like a haunted sword kind of thing, which makes it ghost and steel. And it floats, so I'm assuming it'll have like the levitate ability, which means that it only has one weakness, which is fire. And that's only like double. So it's only like a ×2 weakness. So really looking forward to getting that, because that ghost and steel together just freaking cancels out in nearly every kind of move. Except for fire. So that's looking really good. Or I guess you could say fighting type, if they used foresight, I believe. Fighting types will hit ghosts. Oh, we're playing some Limbo. Never played this game. I watched people play it and it looked interesting. Looked a bit challenging, but so yeah, I'm looking forward to Pokemon. I don't know how I'm gonna try and figure out if I'm gonna record it or not, because like I've seen some people being able to mod their 3DS to have like a mini USB in it to be able to like record to like a computer screen, being able to record that way, and others have like set up like a camera on like a rig to point down, which films like HD, which I was thinking of doing, but I need a camera to do that kind of stuff, so I don't know. And like, I don't know if it'd be right for me to see if there's a ROM, because like emulators, you know, like the only emulator I really play is I have a Project 64 or Visual Game Boy Advance. You know, which reminds me, I need to finish off Pokemon Crystal. I don't think I've played that in nearly a year. So oh, fucking hell. Come on. There we go. There we go. That was the finish. Wow, I screwed up so much. So I don't know if there's like an emulator for 3DS, and I don't know if it'd be morally right to say to actually do like a walkthrough on it through that while I've owned it in real life. I don't know, and especially with Nintendo and how they're ramping up on friggin' monetizing YouTube videos and their stance on it. Like there was that whole thing at that one competition about Smash Bros not being allowed to be streamed, and now then they changed their mind, and I don't know why Nintendo's against it. I don't. Like I know I'm late to the fucking argument and all that kind of stuff, but to me, I can understand it to the point if people did like their single player games, because most of their single player games are quite linear. You know, like you look at Super Mario for the Wii U, for example. That's straightforward, level after level after level, and you know it can give away what the game's not what the game's all about, but like you know, people will show you, oh yeah, this is how you do this is how you do that. Even though it's a Mario game, it's not really that hard to complete levels on it. So, but like another thing is that the new Super Smash Bros. Game's not going to have any cutscenes because of the internet. They don't want it getting leaked out onto that, and instead of people going out to apparently get the game to watch the cutscenes, they just go to YouTube and watch people upload the cutscenes. Like I can understand the cutscenes. Like I'm pretty sure at one stage Rockstar was like that, because they were very anti like against videos. Like they were giving out copyright strikes and all that kind of stuff. And then they allowed people to play their games but don't really do cutscenes that could give away the story. But like, I know a lot of smaller game companies and even the indie guys, they love it. They love seeing people playing their game on YouTube and recording it, because it's basically a win-win. It's free publicity. Like the amount of games that I've actually gotten the past 6 months because I've seen people play it on YouTube. I'm like, you know what? That looks like fun. You know, gone out, got it. Talked my mates into getting it. You know, people playing it, been really good. Like, did that with Worms. I was always a fan of Worms, but like, none of my mates really were. But when I was watching people play it and seeing like how much fun it is, not so much the actual game, but you know, the interaction with each other and the competitiveness that you can get out of it, it's really good. Did I fault that round? I think I did. Yeah, but still, I must have faulted. told it 3 times actually. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. And, okay, my TV just threw me off a bit. Because I was expecting Adventure Time to be on right now, but apparently it's some other cartoon on. So, I'm trying to figure out what's happened to Adventure Time. Which is odd, because that show is so weird, but like, you can't stop watching it, you know? It's like seeing like an old couple making out on like a bench. You know that's gross, but you just can't stop looking at it. That's me with Adventure Time. Because it's like, you know, a lovey-dovey kind of storyline, adventure, having fun. But it's always like the last minute of each part of the episode kind of thing. Because they do like basically 2 episodes in the 1.5 hour block. Is that it throws it off and it's completely different. And it's like, sometimes it's really gross. And it's like really freaking out. I'm like, this is a kid's show? So, yeah, that's fun. It's weird. It's a weird show. And it's not on, so I'll just do a bit more of this. I'll probably wrap it up soon. I'm running out of things to talk about, so I'll probably just do these last 2 and call it quits for now. Okay, let's try and concentrate on this. Let's try and, you know, not screw up. Like, I think Twisted got this game. I think I talked him into getting it on the PC because he doesn't own it on the Xbox. Ah, screw you. So I'm pretty sure he owns this. I need to have a talk to him, see if he's got it. We might do some multiplayer of it. And so just basically be me beating his ass. Because, you know, it's not too easy to beat Twisted. Unless you're playing Ultimate Team. Then, because Ultimate Team's just a load of shit. Try to hook my back wheel. Come on, nearly there. Now I can blast off to the moon. Come on. Is it this one that you blast off to the moon? No, I think it's a different one you blast off to the moon. Yeah. Oh, you just get catapulted away. Away.